From struggling dyslexic teenager to the internet's most beloved human, discover how Keanu Reeves became a global icon through simple kindness and authentic goodness. This is the incredible story of the man who proved that being genuinely nice is the ultimate superpower. Prepare for pure inspiration and restoration of faith in humanity.
Biographical, Keanu Reeves, the internet's beloved hero in the bustling streets of Toronto, a quiet, mixed-race boy with an unusual name sat alone on a park bench, reading books to escape the chaos of yet another family move, completely unaware that his journey of loss, resilience, and extraordinary kindness would one day make him the most beloved person on the internet. This wasn't just any ordinary child dealing with family instability, this was Keanu Charles Reeves, who would transform from a struggling dyslexic teenager into Hollywood's most genuine soul, proving that in a world obsessed with fame and fortune, simple human decency and authentic kindness could make you more beloved than any blockbuster movie ever could. Born on September 2, 1964, in Beirut, Lebanon, to an English mother and Hawaiian Chinese father, Keanu's early life was marked by constant upheaval and abandonment that would have broken many children's spirits. His father, Samuel, left the family when Keanu was just 3 years old, disappearing so completely that Keanu would later joke he had no idea if his father was even still alive. His mother, Patricia, worked tirelessly as a showgirl and costume designer while moving the family repeatedly, from Lebanon to Australia to New York to Toronto, searching for stability that always seemed just out of reach. The young Keanu, who struggled with severe dyslexia in school, was often labeled as lazy or unintelligent by teachers who didn't understand his learning differences. Reading was torture, math was impossible, and traditional education felt like a daily humiliation. Yet this same boy who couldn't spell simple words possessed an emotional intelligence and empathy that was remarkable for his age. Even as a child, Keanu was the one other kids turned to when they were hurt or scared, drawn to his natural gentleness and genuine concern for others' well-being. His teenage years were spent bouncing between high schools, he attended for different schools and never graduated, while dealing with his mother's series of relationships and marriages that brought new stepfathers and disruption into his already chaotic life. Most teenagers would have rebelled or turned to destructive behavior, but Keanu channeled his energy into hockey, where his physical coordination finally found purpose, and into music, playing bass guitar in a band called Dogstar with dreams of rock stardom that seemed more realistic than Hollywood success. The pivot to acting came almost by accident when a family friend noticed Keanu's natural charisma and suggested he try drama classes. Despite his reading difficulties, Keanu discovered that he could memorize scripts through repetition and bring an authentic emotional depth to characters that more technically trained actors often struggled to achieve. His first roles in Canadian television and theater productions revealed a young man who approached acting not as a path to fame but as a way to explore human emotions and connect with audiences on a genuine level. The move to Los Angeles in the 1980s should have been the beginning of a typical Hollywood success story, but Keanu's journey was anything but typical. He lived in cheap motels and shared apartments, taking any role he could find while maintaining the humility and work ethic that would become his trademark. Unlike many young actors who arrived in Hollywood with swagger and ambition, Keanu approached his craft with quiet determination and respect for everyone around him, from fellow actors to crew members, earning a reputation for kindness that was rare in the competitive entertainment industry. His breakthrough role in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure in 1989 could have easily typecast him as a comedic actor, but Keanu's approach to the seemingly simple character of Ted revealed depths that resonated with audiences. The film's success brought him fame and financial security, but rather than letting success change him, Keanu remained the same thoughtful, generous person he had always been, often surprising co-stars and crew members with his genuine interest in their lives and welfare. The transition to more serious roles with films like Point Break and My Own Private Idaho showcased Keanu's range while revealing his commitment to characters who were complex, vulnerable, and deeply human. His portrayal of Scott Favor, a gay street hustler in My Own Private Idaho, demonstrated both his fearlessness as an actor and his compassion for marginalized characters, treating the role with dignity and authenticity that elevated what could have been exploitative material into genuine art. But it was the personal tragedies that would define Keanu's character more than any professional success ever could. In 1999, his girlfriend Jennifer Syme gave birth to their daughter Ava, who was stillborn. The loss devastated both parents and ultimately ended their relationship, though they remained close friends. Just 2 years later, Jennifer died in a car accident, leaving Keanu to grapple with grief so profound that it would have destroyed many people's ability to function, let alone continue their careers. Instead of retreating from public life or becoming bitter, Keanu channeled his pain into deeper empathy for others suffering. Cast and crew members from this period describe an actor who had become even more considerate and generous, as if his personal losses had expanded rather than diminished his capacity for caring about others. He began quietly donating millions to cancer research and children's hospitals, never seeking publicity for his generosity but simply using his success to help alleviate suffering wherever he could. The Matrix trilogy transformed Keanu from successful actor to global icon, but the massive success that came with playing Neo never changed his fundamental character. While other stars demanded luxurious trailers and extensive entourages, Keanu continued to take public transportation, eat lunch with crew members, and treat everyone with the same respect and kindness. His habit of giving away millions of dollars from his Matrix earnings to special effects and costume teams became legendary, though he never spoke about it publicly until grateful recipients shared their stories. His approach to action filmmaking revolutionized how audiences viewed both the genre and Keanu himself. The intense physical training he underwent for films like John Wick revealed not just his dedication to his craft but his respect for the stunt performers and choreographers who helped create the spectacular sequences. His willingness to perform many of his own stunts despite being well into his 50s demonstrated the same commitment to authenticity that had always characterized his work. The internet's embrace of Keanu as a cultural icon happened organically, driven not by publicity campaigns but by genuine appreciation for his character. Memes celebrating his kindness, photos of him giving up his subway seat to strangers, and stories of his spontaneous generosity spread across social media platforms, creating a phenomenon where an entire generation discovered that genuine goodness still existed in Hollywood. His reaction to this adoration was characteristically humble. He seemed genuinely puzzled by the attention while continuing to behave exactly as he always had. His business ventures, including his motorcycle company Arch Motorcycle, reflect his authentic interests rather than calculated brand building. The company produces custom motorcycles that combine cutting-edge technology with classic craftsmanship, and Keanu's involvement extends far beyond celebrity endorsement to hands-on participation in design and development. His approach to business mirrors his approach to acting, focused on quality, collaboration, and genuine passion rather than maximum profit. The charitable work that Keanu supports operates largely in secret, with occasional glimpses revealed only when recipients share their gratitude publicly. His funding of cancer research stems from his sister Kim's battle with leukemia, which he supported both emotionally and financially throughout her treatment and recovery. His contributions to children's hospitals, homeless shelters, and various other causes demonstrate a consistent pattern of using his wealth to address real human needs rather than seeking tax benefits or publicity opportunities. His relationships with fellow actors reveal someone who prioritizes genuine friendship over industry networking. Stories from co-stars consistently describe an actor who remembers birthdays, checks on colleagues during difficult times, and maintains relationships long after filming ends. His friendship with Sandra Bullock, spanning decades and multiple films, exemplifies his ability to form authentic connections in an industry known for superficial relationships. The physical challenges Keanu has faced throughout his career, back injuries, knee problems, and the general wear of performing his own stunts, have been met with the same stoic acceptance that characterizes his approach to life's other difficulties. Rather than complaining or seeking sympathy, he adapts his training and performances while continuing to deliver the same level of commitment to his roles that audiences have come to expect. His artistic pursuits beyond acting include writing and publishing, with works that reflect his philosophical nature and deep thinking about life, death, and human connection. His book Ode to Happiness, created with artist Alexandra Grant, emerged from his own experiences with depression and serves as both personal expression and gift to others dealing with similar struggles. His willingness to discuss mental health openly has helped destigmatize these conversations for his fans and colleagues. The evolution of Keanu's career into his 60s demonstrates that authentic talent and genuine character can sustain success far longer than manufactured celebrity. His recent films continue to attract audiences not just because of spectacular action sequences but because viewers connect with the sincerity and depth he brings to every role. His presence in a film has become a guarantee of quality and authenticity that few actors can match. His influence on younger actors extends beyond professional mentorship to modeling how to maintain integrity and kindness in an industry that often rewards the opposite. Stories of his generosity to newcomers, his patience with inexperienced cast members, and his willingness to share credit and spotlight have made him a role model for how success should be handled. The personal philosophy that guides Keanu's life seems rooted in Buddhist principles of compassion and acceptance, though he rarely discusses religion publicly. His approach to both triumph and tragedy demonstrates a rare equilibrium that allows him to remain grounded regardless of circumstances. This philosophical foundation appears to be the source of his remarkable resilience and his ability to maintain genuine kindness despite experiencing profound losses. As Keanu continues to work and inspire audiences worldwide, his legacy extends far beyond his filmography to encompass a model of how to be human in an often inhumane world. His story proves that success without compassion is meaningless, that genuine kindness is more powerful than any special effect, and that authentic character is the most attractive quality any person can possess. Today, Keanu Reeves represents the best of what celebrity can achieve when combined with genuine humanity and unwavering kindness. His journey from a struggling dyslexic teenager to the internet's most beloved figure demonstrates that the greatest performances we can give are not on screen but in real life, treating everyone we encounter with dignity, respect, and compassion.
Keanu proves that true success is measured by how you treat others, not what you achieve. His journey shows us that kindness, humility, and genuine compassion can make you more beloved than any movie role. Subscribe for more inspiring stories. Like if Keanu restored your faith. Share your favorite Keanu moment.